Hey everyone, ready to jump into something pretty wild.
I think so. Let's do it.
Cool. Today we're going deep on quantum computing,
Oh, right.
specifically how it could completely change cryptocurrency.
Yeah, for better or worse.
Okay, so before we get too far,
Sure.
what exactly is quantum computing? I mean,
Right.
is it just like a super fast computer?
Well, it's definitely more than just speed.
Okay.
The computers we use now every day,
Yeah.
those are all based on bits,
Okay.
which can be either a 0 or a 1.
Right, like on or off.
Exactly. Quantum computers, on the other hand, use these things called qubits.
Okay.
And qubits can be a 0 and a 1 at the same time.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on.
Yeah.
At the same time, how's that even possible?
It's thanks to this concept called superposition.
Superposition.
Yeah, basically it allows for a crazy amount of parallel processing.
Okay, so imagine like
Yeah,
flipping a coin.
right.
It's either heads or tails.
Exactly.
But with a qubit, it's like the coin is spinning in the air.
Right.
And it's both heads and tails until you stop it and look.
Yeah, that's kind of how superposition works.
Wow, so that's how these quantum computers can do calculations so much faster.
Exactly. They're working on many possibilities at the same time.
All right, well, that's pretty mind-blowing. But
Sure.
what does this have to do with cryptocurrency?
So the security of most cryptocurrencies relies on these complex math problems
Okay,
that are difficult for, our normal computers to solve.
right.
And these problems are what protect things like our public and private keys.
Oh, right, right. So public key is kind of like your account number.
Yeah,
Private key is like your super secret password.
exactly. And with our current tech, figuring out someone's private key from their public one is basically impossible.
Okay.
But with a quantum computer and all that crazy power,
Right.
it could potentially crack those codes much faster.
So you're saying someone with a quantum computer could just steal everyone's crypto?
It's a real concern.
I mean, that would be total chaos.
Yeah, if the whole crypto ecosystem was suddenly vulnerable,
Right.
we're talking potentially trillions of dollars at risk.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
isn't blockchain tech supposed to be super secure?
Well, yeah, it is.
I mean, it's decentralized and all that.
Right. The security of blockchain is based on distributed power and consensus mechanisms.
Okay.
So yeah, it would take a ton of computing power to actually take control of a blockchain network.
Right, but you're saying quantum computing could do that.
Theoretically, yeah. It could change transaction history, double spend coins, even rewrite the blockchain.
Wow. Okay, so
Huh?
besides stealing crypto, are there other ways quantum computing could mess with, the crypto world?
Well, think about those consensus mechanisms we talked about,
Okay.
like Bitcoin mining.
Right.
It's all about solving puzzles to verify transactions and
Mhm.
secure the blockchain.
Right.
Quantum computers could solve those puzzles way faster than normal computers.
Not only could someone steal crypto with a quantum computer,
Right.
but they could also mess up how the whole system works.
Yeah, that's the threat we're facing.
Oh, man.
And it doesn't stop there.
Oh, no. What else?
We also have to think about smart contracts.
Oh, yeah, DeFi. That's a whole other thing.
Right. And those rely on cryptography for security, too,
Okay.
just like the rest of the blockchain.
So if quantum computers can break the cryptography.
Yeah, then smart contracts become vulnerable.
Yeah.
And that could cause some major problems in the DeFi space.
Man, it sounds like there's a lot at stake.
Yeah.
So is there any hope? I mean, are there ways to protect against these threats?
Oh, there's definitely hope.
Okay, good.
Researchers are working on solutions all the time.
Okay.
And we'll talk about some of the promising developments in the next part of our deep dive.
Sounds good. Ready for some good news. Okay, so we know quantum computing could really shake things up in crypto.
Definitely.
But it's not all doom and gloom, right? There's got to be ways to protect ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. The crypto community is already working on solutions.
Okay, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
So what are they working on? Like, are we making our current systems stronger?
Well,
Or are there totally new approaches?
it's a bit of both.
Okay.
One approach is to develop these quantum-resistant algorithms.
Quantum-resistant algorithms.
Yeah, basically new types of cryptography
Okay.
that are way harder to crack.
So like upgrading from a flimsy lock to a bank vault.
Exactly.
Okay, I like that.
One promising area is lattice-based cryptography.
Lattice-based cryptography.
Yeah, it uses these really complex mathematical structures.
Okay, break that down for me.
Okay, sure.
Like I'm 10 years old.
All right, so imagine a giant jungle gym,
Okay.
millions of interconnected bars.
Mm.
To get from one point to another, you have to follow a very specific path.
Okay.
That's kind of how lattice-based cryptography works.
So it's like a maze.
Yeah, a maze of mathematical relationships.
Okay, so instead of relying on the same old math
Yeah.
problems, we're building new puzzles that are harder to solve.
Exactly.
Gotcha. So that's one approach. What else?
Another strategy is to make our existing systems stronger
Okay, how do we do that?
by using longer key lengths.
Key lengths, those are like the combinations for our crypto locks, right?
Precisely.
So longer combinations are harder to crack.
That's the idea.
Makes sense.
By increasing the size of those cryptographic keys,
Okay.
we make it way harder to break the code.
So like going from a 4-digit PIN to a 40-digit password.
Exactly. Much harder to guess.
Okay, so longer keys, new puzzles, anything else?
Researchers are also working on something called post-quantum cryptography.
Post-quantum cryptography.
Yeah, this focuses on algorithms that can resist attacks from both normal and quantum computers.
So it's like a fortress that can withstand any attack.
Exactly. We need to be prepared for a future with quantum computers.
Right, whether they're used for good or bad.
Exactly.
Well, this is all very promising, but what can everyday crypto users like me do right now?
Well, one important step is to use a hardware wallet.
Hardware wallet?
Yeah, it's a physical device that stores your crypto offline.
So like it's not connected to the internet.
Right.
Okay.
So it's much harder for anyone to access your crypto.
Even with a quantum computer.
Even with a quantum computer.
So it's like keeping your gold in a safe.
Yeah, exactly.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Exactly.
What else can we do?
You should also diversify your crypto holdings.
Okay, don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Exactly. Especially if that basket is vulnerable to quantum attacks.
Makes sense. So should I look into these quantum-resistant cryptocurrencies?
Yeah, definitely consider exploring those.
Okay, like that QRL thing we talked about.
Yes, quantum resistant ledger. It
Okay.
uses a signature scheme called XMSS.
XMSS, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, we talked about it with hash functions.
Oh, right. Right, those digital fingerprints.
Exactly.
Okay, so hardware wallets, diversifying our crypto, and looking into those quantum-resistant cryptos. Anything else?
It's also really important to stay informed.
Okay.
Follow the latest developments in this field.
So, like, subscribe to crypto newsletters. Follow experts on Twitter.
Yeah, that's a great way to stay updated.
Awesome. I'm feeling a lot better now knowing there are things I can do to
Good.
protect myself in this quantum age.
Yeah.
But before we wrap things up,
Yeah.
what other implications does quantum computing have beyond crypto?
Oh, that's a great question.
Seems like this tech could change everything.
You're absolutely right.
Okay, so let's dive into those broader implications
Okay.
in the final part of our deep dive. Welcome back, everyone.
Glad to be here.
All right, so we've talked about how quantum computing could threaten crypto
Yeah.
and some of the ways to protect ourselves.
Right.
But now I want to zoom out a little
Okay.
and think about the bigger picture.
Yeah.
How could this tech impact our lives beyond just crypto?
Well, it's pretty exciting to think about.
Yeah.
Quantum computing can do more than just break codes. It can also solve problems our current computers can't handle.
So it's more than just making online transactions safer.
Right.
This could change how we do science, develop medicine,
Exactly.
maybe even understand the universe.
Absolutely.
Okay, so where could we see those breakthroughs?
Well, one area is drug discovery and development.
Okay.
Imagine simulating how molecules interact at the atomic level.
Well,
That would let scientists design drugs that are way more precise and effective.
so instead of all that trial and error,
Yeah.
we could design drugs for specific diseases.
Exactly.
That's incredible. What about other fields?
Well, material science is another area that could be totally disrupted.
All right.
Quantum computers could help us design new materials.
With like special properties?
Yeah, properties that we can't even imagine right now.
Okay, so we're talking about like
Yeah.
stronger materials for building
Oh, right.
better batteries for electric cars,
Exactly.
maybe even self-healing materials.
It really does sound like science fiction.
It does. And what about AI? Artificial intelligence.
Oh, yeah. Quantum computing could really boost AI development,
Okay.
leading to these super powerful algorithms.
All right, now we're getting into some serious sci-fi stuff
I
here.
know, right?
Super intelligent AI, quantum computers. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, there are definitely some risks to think about.
Like what?
Well, for one, quantum computing could be used to create powerful weapons
Oh, yeah.
or surveillance systems.
Okay, so it's not just about protecting our crypto.
No.
It's about making sure this tech is used responsibly.
Exactly. We need to be careful and have conversations about the potential downsides.
agree.
And we need to figure out ways to prevent this technology from being misused
Absolutely.
so that it benefits everyone.
That's a great point. But I want to end on a more positive note here.
Okay.
We've talked about the threats, the challenges,
Hmm.
even some of the ethical concerns.
Right.
But overall, are you optimistic about quantum computing?
I am, actually.
Yeah.
Despite the challenges, I think this technology can solve some of our biggest problems.
Yeah,
It could lead to a whole new era of scientific discovery and innovation.
that's awesome.
And it's up to us to make sure it's used for good.
Well said. This has been an amazing conversation.
It has. Thanks for having me.
Of course. And to all our listeners out there,
Yeah,
thanks for joining us on this quantum deep dive. The future is full of
it
possibilities,
is.
both amazing and challenging. So stay curious,
Definitely.
stay informed, and let's navigate this quantum future together.